What's happening? This is Crushing Crypto, where we show you how we're crushing crypto so you can crush it as well. And my name is Colin Andrews. I want to welcome you today's show. And today what I'm going to share with you is something that I've been sharing in other videos. And it's the fact that I have seen with my own eyes the incredible amount of successful, of wealthy, of intelligent people that are entering crypto, both as investors and as entrepreneurs, and actually trying to help and facilitate the growth of crypto, of blockchain. And one of the biggest, most amazing opportunities of my life is that I was able to, both this year and last year, spend a combined total of 6 months on the road, traveling all over the world, from Bangkok to London to Dubai to Bogota, Colombia, all over. And I've had the amazing opportunity to meet incredible people that are part of this community, that are involved, whether it's in businesses or as investors, from all walks of life. And it was just, every time I went to a different conference or met up in a different meetup, I just was blown away by the caliber of people. And there was two articles that I saw today that really backed up my belief and what I've seen with my own eyes and through meeting and creating these relationships, that wealthy, connected, intelligent, ambitious people are entering blockchain, are entering crypto, and I wanted to share this with you. And they actually came from two very, more well-known, just crypto-focused type news sources, which, as I have mentioned in other videos, you always, no matter what type of content that you're reading, whether pro or negative, you always want to look at the source and the potential intent and motive for why people are writing what it is that they're writing. So the first article that I want to share with you is from US News and World Report. So let's check this out. And the headline says, "Rich people become cryptocurrency fans, want better advice." Okay, so this obviously caught my attention, being that I am in the education side of crypto. We're very, very intent on bringing the very best information, no BS, the real deal, the pros, the cons, the dangers, the pitfalls, the benefits, all of it. And really give it to the person that wants to learn more, wants to try different investments, and want to be a part of this amazing revolution of how we transfer value from one person to another. So this was an amazing article that I saw that I was like, man, this is amazing. This is just, it really backs it up. So it comes from Zurich. And it says only around half of millionaires are in tune with their wealth managers, and the very rich are increasingly interested in cryptocurrency investments, a survey released on Tuesday found. And it says that high net worth individuals, defined as having at least $1 million to invest, excluding their main homes, what they said is that this group of people, that they don't feel really connected to their wealth managers, and that their enthusiasm for digital currencies swelled last year, with 29% of millionaires expressing a high degree of interest in buying or holding cryptocurrencies, and nearly 27% somewhat interested. Okay, so we're talking about over 50% of millionaires that are either highly interested or they are somewhat interested in cryptocurrencies. Okay, when you think about that, over 50% of millionaires are interested in digital currencies, but the fact is that they feel like they don't have the right information. They feel like they're not getting the education through their wealth managers, which means that they're looking for other places to go. And so for me, what I've done in my life, success follows clues. And the reason why these people surveyed are millionaires, unless they got it through inheritance, unless they got it through, winning the lottery, they got it from hustling. They got it from making smart choices. They got it from making smart investment decisions. And yeah, maybe some of them got lucky or this or that. But when it comes down to it, is that the millionaires that I've met, that there's a reason why they are. And it's because they are shrewd individuals. They keep themselves abreast of what the new trends are. They study, they work hard, and then they take action. See, a lot of people in academia, they will talk and they will debate and they will say, well, this, what about that? And what successful people, what these millionaires, what they do is they look at around and they say, okay, I'm gonna get an idea. I'm gonna get a vibe. I'm gonna dig in. I'm gonna learn more. And then if based on my information, I'm going to take amazing all-out action, right? AOMA. And that's a Tony Robbins thing if you're a Tony Robbins fan. But anyways, all-out massive action. And that's what successful people do. They see an opportunity and they jump on it. So this comes from, U.S. News and Report. As you probably can understand, and if you've seen U.S. News, I haven't seen them be anywhere near as far as positive or overly negative with it. So to see this in more of a mainstream media type function, this was really cool to see. Successful, wealthy people are getting into crypto, or they're becoming more interested, which you have to be interested before you actually get into it. So obviously, being interested and getting into it are two different things. However, I found this to be a very positive sentiment of what successful in the know type of people, what they're looking at. So that was the first one I thought was really cool. And the second one, this is from VentureBeat, okay? And this one came out as well today. This is why bankers are migrating from blue chips to blockchain, okay? And it talks about how this author here, this writer, talks about how he remembers a distinct shift in the late 90s with the perception of the internet. And that ambitious startups like Google, Yahoo, Amazon began to break through the mainstream barrier, and the traditionalists that once labeled computers as a passing fad, that they started to recognize their tremendous potential. So they start talking about how that happened. And he talks about how he was able to discover the potential and promise of blockchain early on. And what he goes in and what he starts to talk about is that there's a huge amount of some people that are leaving super wealthy, super abundant, super successful careers and in industries that are basically written down that if you hustle hard, you're going to have success with. AKA the banking industry, and that they're moving over into crypto. And one of the ones, and this just came out in the last month, former CEO of Visa UK, Mark O'Brien, who assisted Visa in doubling its international business revenue, announced he would be leaving to head crypto banking app Crypterium. Okay, this is a guy who doubled international business revenue for Visa, and he's taken off. You think that this guy was making some serious bank over at Visa? Absolutely. And so he's taken off to join a banking app, a crypto banking app. He's taking off. Like, what does that tell you? These people who are doing this, they have access to the best information. They have access to the smartest, most connected, wealthiest people in the galaxy, and they're taking off to go to crypto. Why is that? It's because of opportunity. It's because that they want to be able to say, instead of being in this, old school industry, I can actually create something. I can be involved in something that I can truly have a mark in. And so he talks about O'Brien follows Goldman Sachs Vice President Chris Mata, who recently announced he would be leaving the banking company to start his own crypto firm, Crescent Crypto Asset Management, which brings us to another gentleman, Eric Piscini, principal of global blockchain leader at Deloitte, who recently sent shockwaves through the international community when he announced he would be leaving the company to serve as chief operating officer of crypto supply chain startup Citizens Reserve. Okay, those are major companies. Deloitte, are you kidding me? I mean, that's one of the largest accounting firms, right? And then you're talking about Goldman Sachs vice president. People at Goldman Sachs don't make moves when it comes to career and finances unless they are pretty dang sure that they are going to see a better opportunity someplace else. Okay, Goldman Sachs, as most of you know, is an investment bank that breeds success and ambition and opportunity, and says that, you know what, you're gonna have to work your tail off, but if you do, you can have success. And so this vice president is saying, peace out, Goldman Sachs. I got something better, and it is a crypto opportunity. So when you start looking at these intelligent people, the rich, the high net worth individuals, the people that are in banking, the people that are at Visa, the people that are at Deloitte, when these people are all making moves, you got to start to open up your eyes and say, you know what? There's a reason why this is happening. There's a reason why people are deciding that, hey, I'm going to maybe not put all my eggs in one basket, but I am going to get involved in crypto, or I am very interested in crypto. I'm going to learn more about crypto. And these type of articles only further validate what I've already seen with my own eyes, by going to these events all over the world and meeting absolutely incredible, passionate, creative people. So, my goal is to really, share with you, open your eyes, because I will tell you what, I was one of the biggest skeptics on the block when it came to crypto, Bitcoin, all of it. I was a major skeptic. I had, I can't touch it. I can't feel it. It's not backed by any, sovereign government. How can it, if it's just digital, can it just evaporate one day? All these different things I had challenges with. And I had to have somebody that is as passionate as I am, that he sat me down, my boy Johnny Blaze, who sat me down in Bangkok, Thailand, and said, look, you gotta sit down, watch this video of all these intelligent people that are talking positively about Bitcoin. Read this article. And he really just, just hard closed me on like, look, Colin, you got to open up your eyes. And so that's all I'm trying to do. You make your own choices, do your own research, DYOR, as like what we like to say, and you then make the choice. But the beautiful thing is, and a lot of people don't know this, is that you can get in at Bitcoin. You don't have to buy a full Bitcoin. You can get in with $50, $100. So just get started. Don't put, anywhere near a ton of a big portion of your assets, but get in the game, learn about it, open up a wallet, transfer over, $100, get started and join what the wealthy, what the connected, what the successful, what these passionate, ambitious people that are a part of this crypto, that are part of this blockchain space, and be a part of it, because it's the real deal. It's not going away. And it really allows financial security, independence. It gives more opportunity for that to the average person than the banking laws and rules and the hierarchy and the good old boys type group of the old school banking industry. And do we still, and will we always still need the banking industry in one way? I believe so. There's always going to be, a place for that. I'm not one of those guys that's like down with the banks. There's going to be a place for it. However, this is just technology that is way too sexy to fail. It's like going back to the Stone Age. If we went back and said, you know what, this whole crypto thing, this whole Bitcoin thing, it was just a really cool experiment. It's beyond the experiment type level. So even with the ups, the downs, the volatility, there's still amazing promise in this. It's an early industry, and I hope you continue to take the action to learn more. I appreciate you watching me and checking out what I have to share. It shows that you are interested and your eyes are open. And so I just encourage you to keep on learning. And I also commend you for taking the steps right now and starting to read and learn more about this. That's the best thing that you can do in educating yourself, investing in yourself, investing in your education, and making the smart moves for yourself and for your family, so that you can live a better life and enjoy the time that you have with your family and with your friends, and enjoying it. That's really the goal for me. I'm not looking for having huge, gigantic houses or, 15 different cars that are all packed. I love, physical material things. Don't get me wrong, but time and financial freedom and being able to do what I want when I want and travel to, over 25 countries now, those are the things that are important to me. And because of crypto and learning this and being around these intelligent, multi-millionaire advisors and experts and entrepreneurs has allowed me to have that type of lifestyle. I'm eternally grateful for it. And my goal is to help share this with other people. Let me know what you think about this video. If you liked it, if you hated it, and if you did like it, hit that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll keep on bringing you the best news. We have interviews with the top people in the industry, as well as also some really good no BS education to help you on your investing career. So Colin Andrews with Crushing Crypto. Hope you have a great evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time of the day it is in your crypto land. And we'll talk to you later. Cheers.